And go say the appearance and experience yesterday. Yesterday, hold on. Yeah, come yesterday. And we are ready to proceed, but we have a challenge, Your Honor. As I was coming in today, yes, I'm present. Mr. Dubias, he called me, is on his way. And he could have faced challenges. Yeah. But they are going to raise the issue with you. Yes. The prosecutor is Mr. Mutembei. Yes, they are not Mr. Njega. Your Honor, we are ready to proceed, and you can see the procedure very well yesterday without any distraction. But today, as we are entering, we have found that all roads to this court are blocked by police officers. And then they are asking me to produce your ID, produce identification, I don't know what, so many questions. And access to justice is a constitutional right under Article 48, that people should be able to access justice. And it is the accused persons have a legitimate expectation that when the case is being heard, their mothers, their cousins, their relatives and friends have a right to come and witness. Now, so many people are broken out there. My own clerk, called Simon Mbowa, who carries for me the files, was actually arrested when he was coming. So, I'm deeply disappointed. This is not a police state. And this is being done by Gachawa. Gachawa should be able to tell us what he wants. Does he want a rule of law or he wants a dictatorship? And if he wants a dictatorship, he should be able to tell us so that we know how to deal with him. We know how to deal with dictators. And the dictators have never succeeded anywhere in the world. Because if he is the complainant and they never came to court to testify, let him allow the court to adjudicate this matter independently, without interference. So we have a serious problem, and my learned colleague will submit on the issue so that Your Honor, we want you to give orders that this is a court of law, this court is independent and impartial, no amount of threats and coercion will change that the fact that this court is independent and impartial under Article 160 of the Constitution, and we want that value to be protected. And we want all our members and the stakeholders to be protected.
Thank you, good morning. I raised two big points on the submission by my senior, and I confirmed that I personally was blocked. I have just access to this court about 5 minutes just before we took to the bench. No amount of explanation would convince the police officers, fully geared with tear gas canisters, the rungus that Mr. Njega is being faced with a charge of are now in possession of the police, in attempt to protect or rather to prevent access to justice. Your Honor, I was blocked by the police officers. They coerced me, asking me to produce my LSK identity card. It's upon that production that I was allowed to access court. Unless the court directs that this matter proceeds in camera, a police officer cannot impose an implied camera. We are so disappointed, Your Honor, and we have instructions from our clients that we should seek for the adjournment of this matter until such a time when their relatives will be allowed to come and access and participate in the proceedings. Number two, Your Honor, the defense is ready, able, and willing to stage a protest against the proceedings of today's matter until the gates are open, or we get an explanation from the administrator or this court as to why access to justice is being barred and prevented and inhibited by police officers. Yesterday, Your Honor, you bear me witness that this court was full, the gallery was full, everywhere was full, and we proceeded in a very peaceful way. There was no fracas, there was no violation of any law, there was peace and order. What has now changed? It said that the state does not want the people to come and listen to embarrassing evidence that they have. Because this is the works of the state. The court is being sucked into the circus. The court is not part and parcel of this. But the court must stand and protect access to justice. When the Constitution speaks about access to justice is not just about access by the accused persons, but even the members of the public, because that is a constitutional decree, and a police officer in today's Kenya we will not allow police officers to abrogate the Constitution and amend the Constitution as and when they so wish. And we are therefore stating a protest, Your Honor. Under Article 3 of the Constitution, it provides that everybody has a right to defend and protect the Constitution from violation. We are not proceeding with this proceeding, and we are not intimidating the court. It's our protest against the police officers. It is not a protest against the court. It's a protest against the police officers, against the state. And we do not want to disrespect the court, Your Honor. We therefore wish that you permit us just to leave, so that the world, we can demonstrate to the world that in this country, there are some individuals who are not ready to abide by the law, despite the fact that they swore to defend the Constitution. Is this how they are defending it? And could we perhaps be wrong that we're expecting people to defend the Constitution, yet they might not have read the same Constitution? If they have read this Constitution, they must understand that access to justice is a right, that the court is the only person who can bar that access in camera. Number 3, Your Honor, we will be ready to hold unto a protest if the commander in charge, the commandant of the police in Nakuru is summoned before this court to come and explain why the roads have been blocked. So, Your Honor, we are ready to proceed, but we have those two issues. Because I am a Kenyan, these people are Kenyans, we must protect this Constitution. It does not belong to the police. It is our work and our duty to defend this Constitution. So, Your Honor, we so beseech you, because we are not able to proceed in this condition, that you allow us to leave